two new Valentine's Day films, Love Hurts and Hard Eyes, two very different genre films, released in theaters this past weekend. I know the weekend is over, but maybe you guys want to go on a date this Valentine's Day to go see a movie. Which one would I recommend? Here is my versus battle. Before I dive into this one, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below what do you guys recommend. If you have seen both films, or if you've only seen one, what are your thoughts on those? I have reviews of both these films on the channel. They will be down below in the description. I'd really mean a lot to me if you guys would subscribe and comment down below and all that. And with that said, we got 5 categories here. First off, we're going to talk about my preference. Then we're going to talk about the audience, the critics, what has the better romance for you guys, and overall what I think is the better film. With that said, let's go ahead and get started with my preference. Now, again, like I said, I have 2 reviews down below, so I'm not going to spend too much time here. But with Hard Eyes, I loved, and I loved Love Hurts as well. Hard Eyes, I think, works as an effective slasher. I love the romance and chemistry between Mason Gooding and Olivia Holt. I love the killing sequences. Hard Eyes the Killer is great as well, with some fantastic kills. Everything that me as a slasher fan really loves. Love Hurts as an action film, I really liked it. I mean, it has phenomenal action, has a fantastic cast in Hiku Kwan. I think he's awesome. Ariana DeBose, I think, is fantastic in the film. And so I really liked this movie as well. My personal preference, I'd go Love Hurts. I honestly think I like Love Hurts a little bit more. I feel like it evoked more of an audience reaction out of mine, where people were literally just going, ooh, ah, at every hit. My theater was dying laughing. The movie's quite funny. And for me, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I liked Love Hurts. I liked Love Hurts more than Hard Eyes. Now, I loved both films. They are like literally neck and neck. If anybody asked me which one I'd prefer more for a video that's not like this, I would say go see both of them. But my personal preference, I'd say Love Hurts, because I just think I had such a good time with this film. And for me not looking forward to it at all, to surprise me as much as it did, I'd have to go Love Hurts. The audience, what do the audiences have to say about this one? Now, the audience score for Love Hurts, let me look real quick. I believe it is at a 69 audience score. Hard Eyes is at a 79. Hard Eyes wins this category. Love Hurts, like I said, I thought my audience loved it. Like, genuinely, people were clapping, cheering. Literally, I haven't been to a movie in a while where people clapped. They clapped at the end of this one. Like I said, they were going, ooh, ah, 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 at every interaction. So the whole audience was having a great time. The Hard Eyes audience scores at a 79%, which I was very surprised. I did not think it would have this high of an audience score. Thought it would be 60 or something. Very surprised at that it beat out Love Hurts. So Hard Eyes does win this category with a 79% audience score. Now let's go to the critics. Love Hurts, 18%. Yikes. I walked out of this movie and I said for sure people are going to love it. I apparently for sure was wrong. People do not love Love Hurts, rather, as much as I did. Very surprised, very disappointing that the fact that people didn't love that movie. Got an 18% critic score, 95% for Hard Eyes critic score. 95. Wow. Very surprising again. Because, like I said, I loved this movie. I thought it was going to be 70s, 60s, 90-something. That's awesome. It's very in the vein of Scream. Movies like this I really do enjoy. I didn't think people were going to love this one as much as I did. I thought it was going to be 60 or 70. I thought it was going to be positive, but I didn't think it was going to be, like, this massive, fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, like, certified fresh, fantastic score. Another very big surprise here. So it wins out the audiences and the critics score. Love Hurts loses both of these last rounds. Love Hurts has 1 point so far. Hard Eyes has 2. The better romance. I'm going Love Hurts here. Unpopular opinion, I know. Hard Eyes has a fantastic romance between Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding. I think they are both phenomenal in here and have great chemistry with each other. I think they're both fantastic. And I think that it works for that movie. Love Hurts kind of has this Valentine's Day feel throughout the entire movie. It genuinely feels like Valentine's Day. I feel like if I had a girlfriend, I don't, but I feel like if I did, I would want to take them to go see Love Hurts a little bit more than Hard Eyes. Not only because Hard Eyes is a slasher movie. It's got its very distinct audience. I am 100% that audience, but it has its very distinct audience. But Love Hurts, I feel like is more of an audience movie, and I feel like it just had that romance feel throughout the entire movie. Like, there's numerous romances in here from the very beginning of the movie. Almost plays it like a parody, where the aspect that we're going with romance, where they're just constantly like, it's Valentine's Day, you need to get some love in your soul. And so it kind of plays that as a parody, but I feel like it was effective. And a lot of people aren't saying it was effective. I think it was effective. So I honestly think the better romance here was Love Hurts. While the romance itself wasn't as strong, I feel like the vibe of the Valentine's Day feel that we need to have for Valentine's Day season goes to Love Hurts. Unpopular opinion. Now, this isn't to knock down Hard Eyes or anything. I think Olivia Holt, Mason Gooding, phenomenal. They're both amazing in here. So it's not to knock down them at all. I'm going Love Hurts with this one. We're tied. It's gonna be very difficult to determine what the better film is gonna be. And here we go. Drum roll, please. Love Hurts. Hot take time. Big hot take time. I'm going Love Hurts to be the better film against Hard Eyes. Now, for me, Hard Eyes I thought was great. Loved the movie. Again, it was very effective as a slasher movie. Love Hurts, I feel like I loved it, and a lot of people didn't. My family, my mom thought it was okay. My brother thought it was stupid but good. But for him, I thought it was going to be like a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 for him because he was really looking forward to it, and he gave it a 6. But for me, because all these categories were tied, the one that I feel works more as a Valentine's Day film and is going to end up being a massive hot take is Love Hurts. Because I felt that it had that Valentine's Day vibe to it. My audience was having a fantastic time with it. And overall, I had a fantastic time with it. Was very surprised at how good this movie was. And as much as I loved Hard Eyes, if you are a slasher horror fan, I'm highly recommending you to go see Hard Eyes. If you can, I'd recommend you go see both. But for me, as someone who has to appeal to the regular audience, I found myself recommending Love Hurts a little bit more. Very surprising. Very surprising outcome of this video, I know. But I am going Love Hurts as the winner. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. Make sure to comment down below what is your guys' opinions on this video. If you want, I can do more of them in the future. And also, what are your opinions on both of these films? Or if you have seen one, what are your opinions? Or which one do you plan on going to go see? Or if you plan on taking my advice? And with that said, subscribe.